Welcome, Leo. You're my last sign. So let's get going and see what's going on for you. Really great energies were coming up today. We have the Fortunes Oracle. I finally figured out the name. This is the Lover's Oracle, not the Heart Oracle. This is the Rider-Waite for the main read and clarifiers for Rider-Waite as well. This is for September to October 2023 for Leo. What's going on, Leo? By the way, my little star here was gifted to my table by Teddy, my daughter's puppy. He's not so much a puppy anymore. He's 2 now. His birthday is July 21st. I guess I'm bringing him up because you're Leo and all, and you like to play. And I'm getting the winky winky from the star. That's Megan Rose's thing. That came up once before. Okay. Leo, I pre-shuffled all the cards, so there's shuffling a little bit more. And I use my bowls to clear. For Leo, for September to October 2023. This is for Leo. Actually, I'm going to shuffle these this way. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, okay. The cracker, the firecracker. The 7 of Cancer, as I was just talking about Teddy, who's a Cancer. So it could be fireworks, some kind of celebration going on here, or maybe you're just a cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awake. Oh, I said awake. It's await, but awake is coming up as well. And then the 13 of goals, which is 13 is the death card, so that's transition and goals. And there's a lot of gold energy there, which is very Leo. So there could be some fireworks going off. Positive, progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Oh, that's interesting. I always get, the bottom of the deck is luck for you. I'll tell you in a second. The 19 again is Leo energy, the sun. And then you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So you have the 4-leaf clover, which is nice to know. And 7 and 13 for me, it always comes up. God's birthday is December 7th to the 13th, the week. I got the 2 different dates on different times. And then I was getting guidance that that's because it's a week. So for some reason that's coming up for you as well. Cancer and Scorpio. And let's see where we go from here. So are you focused on finances or are you focused on the win or celebrating? And it felt very childlike, so I feel like there's celebration here. We have the Lover's Oracle here. And by the way, for this deck, I felt something with my foot before I started, and the Twin Flame Heart card was under the table. It had gotten separated, and it was face up, Twin Flames. All right, let's see here. For Leo, September to October 2023. Leo. 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 All right, let's go. September to October 2023. Leo. 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 I feel like I'm like scolding somebody. All right, what do we have here? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So it's bringing up people pleasing. Okay, there's the picture. And then you have this one as well. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. This has been coming up a lot this month. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So you're being called to balance, and that makes sense because this year is the 23, which is the King of Wands, and it's calling us to learn how to balance our masculine ego passions. The bottom of the deck here. Did I show you that one? That's the picture. Okay, for that second one. The underlying energy is emotions are a natural and necessary part of life. But they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And the picture for that one is this. Okay. So letting go of resentment, and you have good luck here. Lots of Leo energy. You're being called to balance and not people please, right? It's okay to disagree, and someone loves you very much. Okay. Going for the gold. Leo, Leo, Leo. Could be a focus there too on July, Leo. And there could be an ending in some way here. We'll see what the cards say. Yeah. Okay, one more. One more. Okay. Leo, September to October 2023. What does Leo need to know for the best and highest good of all those concerned? So it is. Leo. All right, first card out. It just turned 5:55 on the clock. We have the Page of Cups reversed. So there could be some rejection here, perhaps a child. This could be a new baby who's crying a lot. This could be someone very shy and withdrawn, or spoiled and entitled. But it's a very immature energy, right? Because this is the most immature of the cups, even though this is a positive energy upright. Reversed, it's the most immature energy there. So let's see where this goes. So are you dealing with a child, or are you dealing with your own inner child? What the challenge here for you is the Fool and wanting to be free. So this could be being stuck with a child or a baby. And it's a challenge to find any free time for yourself. Perhaps you're challenged to open your heart with this child or this person because of rejection here. But you're being called to take a leap of faith, apparently, there. The foundation is the 9 of Swords. You could be not sleeping or stressed out or purging at night. Perhaps you're crying, having nightmares, headaches. But this looks like a long-term thing here. And in the recent past here is the Chariot. So that came up in the lead cards as well. Okay, so this could be Ascension. Perhaps you're traveling or moving or making a bold move here, or a bold statement I'm hearing. Perhaps taking the show on the road in this card. The energy of the Sphinx is coming up here. And it really, really honing, and this is really channeling those energies, right? The black and white, the polarization, the masculine and feminine, and really channeling that energy into one, which is what you want to do, right? The Chariot card is the big card regarding any kind of movement in the whole deck. It's the major energy pushing through. But it's also Cancer. We just did Cancer's read if you want to check it out. So this could be a Cancer child. Or perhaps you're on the road with a screaming child or a pet. Maybe there's a pet that's being difficult. Okay. Maybe they're sad or feeling rejected because you're busy doing videos. So Teddy would feel rejected. Crowning here is the King of Pentacles, upright. So someone's very much in their power, right? He's basically just a step down from the Emperor, and maybe he doesn't want that Emperor position. He holds a lot of responsibility. He's very well balanced. Here, he has an air of royalty to him. Perhaps a little bit, he could come off a little bit snobby. That's possible. So that could be a little bit of elitism as well. And so we have Cancer and Aries upright so far. This could be Pisces there as well. And what's coming up here is the Strength card. All right, so you're feeling weak, or maybe you're sick, or maybe you need to tame your inner beast here and you're having trouble doing that. But again, you could be dealing with a pet, right? Who maybe the pet's feeling moody or whiny or crying or feeling rejected or being spoiled or just really shy, you know, and is scared to go up to people. But this could be an ego out of control as well, the need to tame the beast. You see yourself as the wounded warrior. This is not a typical Leo read. And this is very Saggy energy too. And I talked about this week going into Saggy. Are you a Leo with a Saggy in your chart? Are you dealing with a Sagittarius? This is that victim mentality of, you know, not letting go of your wounds, even though that would release you from being in this state. They're insisting on getting to the end of this 10 wand journey where they're at the number 9. They're on their last leg here, basically. Perhaps it's a 3-legged race here. All right, we have 9 of swords and 9 of wands. Basically, they're 2 of the most difficult cards in the deck to deal with. And that's where you're at, Leo. You're at like the pinnacle, right? All you have to do is get to that 10 on either one of these and you can close the cycle out. But you have to surrender, or you could just surrender and stop trying to hold on to the past, perhaps. And these could be 2 different people too. This one's on guard and being mean, and this one's in their room crying. Or this one's up at night or crying because this one's crying and won't be quiet. So it could definitely be a new child. What's around you or how others might see you is the Knight of Wands reversed. Again, Saggy energy. So what is it about Leo in Sagittarius? Because that's coming up in December 7th to the 13th. This is very interesting. You do have Leo reversed, Saggy's reversed. This would be a reverse Saggy energy too. And then the block here, so this, what's around you, you know, this is the player energy, the one night stand. Perhaps someone's holding out. You know, this could be a couple and the guy's pissed because the mom is with the baby and she doesn't feel like it. It could be something as simple as that. But this is someone falling short on energy or being that player, fallen off the wagon perhaps. Or is this someone paralyzed by their passions? Right? But there's a lack of movement there in the passions department, but there's bold movement here in the life department because that's a major arcana over there. The block for you, Leo, is the 4 of Pentacles reversed, and this is holding on to things, perhaps keeping cards close to your chest or saving, and this is letting go. Even if you don't have a lot to spend, maybe you're putting out time, money, or energy on something that needs to get fixed up, or making amends with someone. Perhaps spending a little bit of savings. Maybe you have lots of money, right? It's the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're tight and you don't like to spend money. And maybe she needs help or he needs help. And this person's being difficult if you're a feminine Leo. But this could be the need to put out some money or time or energy, effort, help. Right? To help to fix the house perhaps, or make amends with someone, make up with somebody here. The challenge for you is freedom. The block for you is letting go. That could be this could also be laying all your cards out on the table, you know, telling somebody how it is. Not worrying about hurting their feelings, which the introductory cards talked about that. So what's coming up here at the end is the King of Cups, which is you know, amazing, you know, masculine-wise, you have 2 kings up here, and they're both upright. And this could be a Cancer, and he's coming up as an earth sign, but you don't have any earth sign major arcana up here. And this is a block, the earth energy, so maybe he's connected to this block. This could be a wealthy person, or a very stable person, at least anyway, who's a bit tight with their money there, and that might be a block for you. You know, you might be a child of theirs, a fire sign. You have a very different perspective, and they do. Right? Maybe he sees you as your father or brother or boss, whoever this is over here, may see you as a spoiled child. Perhaps you are the child of the King of Cups over here. So what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Tower reverse, which, you know, maybe there was a sudden event that happened already. Now you're in the midst of a cleanup after that sudden event. Or this could be just constant drama that's always going on. Perhaps a lack of stable foundation here. So why is that? And this could also be someone with Scorpio in their chart. So you have Cancer upright, Scorpio reversed, Leo reversed, and definitely lots of Sagittarius energy coming in, although we don't have the major arcana Sagittarius. And what's hanging in limbo for you, Leo, is the Seven of Swords. And now I'm seeing it again. I was seeing that for the last two reads. I keep seeing like etheric energies. I mean, a part of it's my glasses, but that's not the point because it's coming up during the read. So there's some kind of sneakiness over here. Lying, cheating, stealing, running away. That could be a child who runs away, a pet who runs away, or somebody who's getting away with something, right? This could be that sudden event. But they're running towards the King of Cups. They're running away from something towards the King of Cups. Perhaps the King of Pentacles is there too. Perhaps to cause more drama. Maybe these two are ready and waiting. They're like, up, here they come again. But they know exactly what they're going to do. So we'll see what else is coming up after that. We'll bring that up at the end. Very interesting. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, and she just came up in the last read, which was Cancer's read. She came up near the end around here. So she's in the underlying energy for your read, reversed. It was reversed in Cancer's reading as well. We have the Death card reversed. We have the Knight of Swords. Let's see where we're going to begin here. So we have two upright major arcana here, Virgo and Capricorn, or the Hermit and the Devil. So this could be an elder or wise one, a professional, you know, somebody giving you advice. But again, this could be shedding light on an addiction here, or the ball and chain, what keeps you in chains, right? What keeps you not being free. But this could be two earth signs, as we have an earth sign right here too. After getting over some kind of loss, regret, the past, shedding light on the devil, or what the ties that bind you, and finding satisfaction. And I'm getting, I can't get no satisfaction. So that's coming up. But I'm getting, you know, the reason he came up is because there's temptation here. And the male energy in this picture is showing. This person behind him just said he's digging his own grave. Look at him, he's digging his own grave. Tempted. This could be someone who wants to tempt somebody else. It could be an addiction or a codependency here. It could involve the Hermit here, but it looks like the Hermit's shedding light or giving advice. Or we have a Virgo and a Capricorn here. It doesn't have to be addiction. It can just be a Capricorn. And then there's satisfaction here, but self-satisfaction, which can mean there could be some arrogance there too. There could be a message of truth coming across here fast, or a delivery. Right? They could be sending a delivery here and be kind of excited about it. And it could be exhausting listening to this truth. There's a lot of aggression coming up in this Knight of Swords. This could be clinginess, or a cycle that needs to end that hasn't ended yet. This could be complete exhaustion too, right? After that burst of energy. Tired. That's me and Teddy. I'm like, Teddy, I'm tired now. We just went for a walk. I need a break. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles over here telling Teddy, I need a break. But this, you know, get the idea. That same kind of energy is coming up here. So let's see here. Now, I am a Virgo and Teddy is a Cancer energy. And he's got lots of Sagittarius and he's got, well, not lots, but his moon is Sagittarius, so it's very significant for him. But he's also Cancer. And he acts like a Leo, but I don't know what time he was born, so I don't know if he's Leo rising. But I don't think he's got any Leo in his chart. So let's go. Let's see what's going on here. So we have both the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. She's reversed. She might have some Scorpio in her chart. Or just she could be exhausted. So again, that was coming up regarding kids, right? She's exhausted. He's not. So when it comes to passion, somebody's pissed off. And we have like three kind of families here, right? Because we have the Cups family with the child. We have the Pentacles family. And then we could have a little Wands family here too. So we have all of the water signs are present because there's 2 water sign people there. And the earth signs are all there. And then we have fire here. And Leo is definitely present here with the major arcana. And Aries and Sagittarius. So all the fire signs, all the water signs, and perhaps all of the earth signs too, even though they're not as present in the read. Let's see what happens with that. The Queen of Pentacles, who is she? Why is she reversed? It's for Leo, September to October 2023. Oh, that was interesting. I thought that was a good catch. Somebody might have made a good catch. And while you're watching this, you'll be watching, believe me, this happens to me all the time with the movies. If you're watching me and watching the game or something, they may have just said, good catch on the game. But anyway, she's come full circle. She's whole, she's complete. She could be a Pisces or a divine feminine energy. She's completely authentic, marching to the beat of her own drum, but perhaps not sharing or feeling like some kind of inequity is present here regarding healing a broken heart or disappointment or separation here. This could be rainy weather as well, because it has stopped raining here. And again, this could be a minor procedure as well. This could be someone who wants to get in the pool as well, but it's been raining all day, so they're saying it's not fair. We were supposed to hang out in the pool today. It could be something as simple as that. But the inequity could be a broken heart as well. And just feeling exhausted and hurt feelings. Right? I'm getting, after all I do, that's not fair that they're complaining. And then here is the Devil card again, the temptation, which is coming up here, confirming that energy right there. So you have Pisces or divine feminine and Capricorn over here. And there's the Knight of Cups offering love to the wounded warrior over there. But the wounded warrior looks like they want sex. Okay, so that might be the problem here. So we'll put that one back and see if it comes back up again. And there's no fire in this underlying energy. That's here. Who started the fire? The Chariot in the recent past there. For Leo. Why is the Chariot there? That could be somebody on the road a lot too, who's tired when they get home. So this is the Two of Swords reversed, right? This is new clarity, news, watching the news, as I was saying, watching the game. This also can knock someone off balance. And we have the Queen of Swords speaking her truth about starting over, no longer bored, you know, not finishing, not following through with the whole cycle because we're quitting at the 4. Which may be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on the situation. But she may be talking about this. There's a lot of swords energy right here. About, again, this could be ascension too with the Chariot, because this is being off balance, and that's the whole process, is learning how to balance all of the areas of your life and stay present in the moment and in your heart all at the same time. So knowing when to walk, when to run, when to quit, And then here's the Hermit shedding light on this situation. So here's the Hermit here in the underlying energies with a Capricorn energy, or somebody with addiction or codependency, someone who's tying them down, or shedding light on the fact that it's time to start over, or it's time to quit. That could be the Queen of Swords talking to herself too. And then there's Cancer energy coming up too. So somebody with Virgo and Cancer in their chart, because we had 2 Cancers here as well. So she might just be really tired of traveling or moving and just wanting to be still. Perhaps maybe she is the Queen of Swords over here. Maybe she speaks for work. And she may be tired after doing that, expending a lot of energy. Or giving advice, like I'm doing now. Perhaps doing it at night. That can also reference romance. I was just getting romancing the stone again, too, here with the Chariot. And then there's the Death card again. So there's Scorpio again, which could be dark night of the soul. This could be an ending, right? Because here it's reversed. It's not ended, but here it is. Somebody could be coming for a visit, or somebody did, or coming to visit the King of Pentacles reversed, right? Who's up right now, but he was reversed. And this could be a Scorpio coming in, or it could be, you know, someone telling someone about someone who passed. It could also be someone who's telling them how it is. I'm leaving. You're not going to stand in my way, right? The priest, the rabbi, whoever this is, and the children who are being told that, you know, this person has to stay, but they're not. Like, you can't tell me what's best for me. I only know what's best for me, and you need to get out of my way. So there's this energy of religion or persecution there, or paying a visit to the King of Pentacles. I'd say this could be a hospice visit, except for the fact that he's looking great here. So I'm going to put these back in. I want to see how it comes up again for the Nine of Swords here. 9 of Swords. Oh, that just slammed right down. Smack down. That's what I wanted to think of. So, yeah, like being hit by a Mack truck is what I'm getting here with this card too. Someone's been juggling or performing, right? Perhaps distracting the crowds. They don't see all the crap that's going on in the background, right? Leading the way, getting attention. And again, followers could be coming up. So again, very tired when they're done, or maybe overtired, or having nightmares, perhaps just stressed out, or needing to cry to release even after all this hard work. What this is also coming up is, you know, going to work and working really hard and then coming home to a baby, okay, after work. Or after they come home from school and they're in a bad mood and having to deal with that energy there. Or having someone, you know, want sex after work. Or coming home from work to have sex. And they're not in the mood here. Like, I'm tired. Go away. But again, it can be anything where someone's working really hard and there's something frustrating that comes at them when they come home. Or perhaps there's issues at school with the child. You know, this could be all separate from this over here. The central energy is the Page of Cups reversed, which your cards keep kind of falling out and just want to slam down. We have the Empress upright with the child. This could be someone who just had a baby. I'm not getting any like miscarriage energy like that, but it could be just having a tough time with a new child, crying a lot. She is upright. unless she's pregnant and she's home with another child, perhaps standing up for herself, trying not to get triggered, to end the conflict within, right? Trying to be patient without exploding, right? Trying, this is her war within, the struggle within her saying, like, can I catch a break around here? But trying to be mature and peaceful and stand up for herself without, this is, again, that lesson about standing up for yourself, even if it might hurt somebody else's feelings. And there's the Page of Swords reversed, who might get pissed because mom doesn't have time for them right now. And that could be a message too. This could be a rejection of love. This could be a rejection of just a verbal rejection, or kids acting up, mouthing off, talking back, whining, crying, being rude. Or this just could be the silent treatment, right? Because they're mad. And that, again, all the pages can be kids, dogs, messages. What's your pleasure is what I want to say for you guys. The challenge here is the Fool, Leo. Leo. Also, if they're all in a bad mood, it's the Empress doesn't want to take on their negative energy. Like, she may come home and she's fine. But as soon as they come home, it's like people whining at her or wanting something from her or pulling at her in a negative way. And she doesn't want to feed into that. And the Fool. And there's the Death card coming up again. So that's Scorpio energy. Big transformation here. All right, coming home. There could be some instability here. Again, with the King of Pentacles reversed. This is the challenge. Your freedom. You may have experienced a death recently in an unstable home. This could be an end of a relationship as well. Maybe you just moved as well. So this could be a breakup of the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, or you just moved, and there's a lot of stress with that, with kids and all that kind of stuff. That kind of energy here. So definitely challenge to be free, whatever responsibilities you're in right now. It's a challenge to have any free time, to be free, to be open-hearted with that, take a leap of faith, perhaps wanting to go spend time with a child or a pet because there's other responsibilities calling to you. And then you have the block over here of you need to put them straight. You need to lay all your cards out on the table and just tell them how it is. Right? Not worry about whether their feelings get hurt, as long as you do it with love. Truth with love is the only way, because then if they get pissed off, if they love you, of course they're going to come back, because they're going to realize you told the truth and you did it with love. What else were you supposed to do? If they don't love you, they may walk away from your life, and then what have you lost? Nothing really, because it wasn't that solid relationship. So this King of Pentacles here was getting a release here. I'm also getting the energy of the feminine energy, taking care of this kid issue while he gets to get some release. Which often happens in relationships where the mother ends up taking most of the brunt of the kids, even if they're both working. It could be that kind of thing. So that's when resentment can be built up. And what came up? What came up in the beginning? You must let go of resentment. Yeah, it's like the guy's hanging out in the man cave and she's not, and she's still dealing with everything well. But then, don't get mad at me when I don't feel like having sex or something like that. So here is the King of Pentacles crowning here in the now moment. being very present, ending the conflict, perhaps in a losing battle, right? An unending battle or arguing here at work, perhaps. So this is the King of Pentacles now, his version. He's, he's trying to be present after all the conflicts at work, never ending back and forth energy or messages or people to see or things to do, one after the other, boom, 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 boom. And perhaps dealing with a divorce or a break in contract, a lack of guidance, a lack of tradition, or perhaps this is spirituality is an alternative perspective or belief system here. Or this could be a tainted religious leader or a tainted leader, period. From the all boys club. Could be the King of Pentacles may be connected to this energy that's also Taurus reversed. They may be offering something to end the pain. They may be paying for bliss. So this could be paying for sex, even though it's swords, in order to let it all go, right? Paying for a release. And there's the Queen of Wands. Maybe he feels like he's got to pay to have sex with his wife. And that's perhaps one of the causes of the divorce. Because unless he buys her gifts, or unless he pays for a babysitter or takes her out to dinner, then he doesn't, get to show his love, which men usually do through sex. So here is the Strength card reversed. Leo. And there's some uncomfortable emotions here. Again, the masculine may be uncomfortable, feeling weak, doesn't like to feel that way. But again, this could be egos. Maybe he knows he's in his ego, or she knows she's in her ego. And they don't like feeling that weakness of not being able to control their ego. But this is uncomfortable energies of not being able to walk away, perhaps from patience or needing to be patient. A lot of patience. And the unfairness of it all, the depression of it all. Okay, and we have Saggy upright, Leo reversed, Libra reversed, Aquarius reversed. And then here's somebody moving on. All right, which can represent this King of Pentacles over here, most likely. Or he's the one, or she's the one, helping people to recover here, taking them in from out in the cold, or he could be dealing with patience, or she could be dealing with patience here. So, you see yourself as the wounded warrior, or you see yourself as really strong. Nobody else could last this long. I've been doing this for 9 wands. Do I get any help? No. I'm not getting any younger, falling short on energy here. Or, I want to have sex. I'm not getting any. Frustrated. Ego's getting out of control. Resentment. The 9 of Wands. So here we have an unhappy emperor. Maybe the unhappy emperor is the wounded warrior on the side, but doesn't want anyone, God forbid, to see the emperor like that, right? This could be dissatisfaction, perhaps no longer happy, maybe at first it's fun to be alone, right? Because you get some free time, you get to do what you want, but then you don't have that, the intimacy anymore of the relationship at the same time, right? There's always something good and something not so good in every situation, or in every gift, or in every obstacle or challenge that we have to overcome. So with the Emperor here, is the High Priestess is coming up, which could be a secret passion of his, and trying to be strong and stay in a relationship. And that's why this is coming up, because he feels like a cheater, and this is why he's taking it out on somebody else, because there's a secret passion here. It could also be a lack of intuition or a lack of integrity and trying to stay strong, right? He doesn't want to be seen as weak. The Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, this is somebody who needs to swallow their pride. Perhaps they're holding back an announcement. They choked. They were supposed to make a decision, or they made a bad decision. They don't want to admit it. And then here's the Queen of Cups reversed. You know, maybe she's crying, right? This energy over here. That could be the Queen of Pentacles again. And notice we have the King and Queen of Cups now here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. So she could be upset, but she could also be emotionally detached or detaching. And she could also be over emotional, again, crying a lot, or whining or complaining a lot, perhaps nagging, or she could be drinking too much. Okay, and then there's this dysfunction in the family. Perhaps there's a lot of money going out. There's a big expense to make. This could be a death in the family that they're still getting over, right? Reverie. So Saggy energy here. We have, this could be any fire sign though, really, because Leo's here too. And somebody with Aquarius in their chart, perhaps water in their chart as well, if they're not a water sign. But there's some kind of dysfunctional family or loss here, or the business, the company, the community, some kind of loss there that she's dealing with, or a death that she's still not over. Some kind of ending. And here's the King of Cups. Okay, that definitely could be a breakup. Or again, a lot of fighting over money. So that somebody cheated. And there's that cheating card. There's the King of Cups. So who's the one who cheated? So King of Cups could have Scorpio in his chart for sure, which could be coming up over here. And you're coming up very Leo Saggy. We have Aries here too, and perhaps Pisces or Virgo there. Could be Aquarius and Leo, which is your energy. So you have all three fire signs right here. Is that all you? Do you have triple fire signs in your chart? You're dealing with a child or a pet here, a Leo or egos, trying to tame your own inner beast. Right? This is someone who's supposed to keep quiet and not tell people secrets, and this is somebody who could be telling secrets and realizing, he's the Emperor. This could be confidential information you're dealing with too, right? Someone, a business owner or, a CEO, they are, they have confidential information they're not supposed to divulge. And this is someone trying to close their mouth. Right? Calm the beast. Like, don't talk, don't talk. And are you doing that to a child? Are you doing it to a pet when you're trying to speak? I always get the dentist with this too. I don't know if someone's afraid of the dentist. That could be. So why the Four of Pentacles? Why is that your block? There's the King of Wands reversed with the Knight of Swords coming in. So again, you have a block here about laying all your cards out on the table for fear of retaliation or of hurt feelings, whatever. But it looks more like you're worried about retaliation here. Right? It's getting a what for, and then being seen as the bad guy. And there's that Knight of Wands. All right. So before, the King of Wands was the bad guy, and now the Knight of Wands is the bad guy. Because the Knight of Wands was up right here, and now they're reversed. And this is coming up on the King of Cups. And who's the King of Cups supposed to believe, right? This could be sibling rivalry as well, right? Two brothers fighting. And the father doesn't know which one to believe. This could actually be two people coming in to come to the rescue, to save the day. This, right, this is always the race for these two to impress the King of Wands, who could be this King of Cups. But it's another side of him that other people don't see. This will also be getting everyone's running in for the job. Everyone wants to, get their attention. This could be lots of deliveries coming in you have to process. There's a lot of movement here, with the Chariot there, and this is a lot of movement, all coming at the King of Wands reversed on the King of Cups, who's a family man, unconditionally loving. But not the King of Wands could represent his exhaustion with all this stuff coming at him. It's getting like adamant, or I don't know why that's coming up. But again, there's this real connection here to here. There's no peace, right? So there's something happened, right? Because these two are running in to tell the King of Wands reversed about what happened here, right? There's no peace. Maybe there's something broke and flooded something, and all hell broke loose here. I was just getting Lucy too. I don't know if Lucy's someone involved. So something broke loose or got loose, right? These could be like the running of the bulls. The dogs got out, the horses got out, whatever animals got out, they got out. And now all hell has broken loose, right? This could be pushed to their emotional limit. This could be that people quit and then somebody else is stuck with doing all the work. What is the Tower reversed? It was upright. Now it's reversed. Constant drama, or trying to clean up after the event. And there's the, and that could just be like a wait staff after like a restaurant event. So what comes out is the Wounded Warrior, which is how you see yourself, right? Nobody else, don't have any help. And Pisces could be complaining about that. We have a turn of events here, or needing to turn over tables. This could be, a downturn, a slowdown, or a twist of fate. Got stuck doing everything themselves, right? Broke them. And now they're on the warpath, right? All hell broke loose. How was I supposed to do this on my own? Drained, exhausted, overexposed, overradiated, feeling like they got burned or got the short end of the stick. And there's the King of Swords, who's perfectly kept and not saying anything, stone-faced. And that could be this one right here. What does he have to say about no help? Are you going to do anything? Right? This is someone who doesn't have the tools. Perhaps they don't have the people because everybody called out. This could be someone who's being manipulative or just insecure and can't show their insecurities. They have to stay strong, right? They're the boss. So that could be coming up as well. This could be somebody with Gemini or Virgo in their chart. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles coming together to enjoy. And there comes in the Seven of Swords, just who they did not want to see. It's like running, jumping from the fire into the frying pan. This one's running from something, but they bump into this fun party over here. Let's see what else is coming up for you, Leo. So this could be the Queen of Pentacles is here. So that could involve the King of Cups as well. And again, if the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are split, they're not going to want to run into each other. Or if that's the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I was just getting Queen of Cups could be Scorpio here. So that could be somebody with Scorpio in their chart as well, like I said. We have, so after this lying, cheating, stealing energy or running away or we're trying to get away with something and then bumped into, ooh, you know how like when people call out when they're not really sick and they're running from something not to be seen, and they run right into the people it's even worse to see because now they're caught. So this is somebody who's powerless at this point, or this could be a dependent person. This could be someone who's spending a lot of money here and got caught. Maybe someone got caught stealing money. And then here's the Ten of Pentacles. Right? Somebody within the family. This could be a dependent who's not on their own yet, putting a lot of time, money, and energy into their wealthy family. This also could be someone, you know, working their ass off for a company, you know, a community. And no one's seeing how they're putting 9 into this 10 community. They shouldn't have to be putting 9 into that 10 community or business or family, whatever it is. Right? They're getting cheated here. Right? This is a losing battle here. Or perhaps only they can end this conflict for this energy up here. There could be a mother and child here energy too, with the Queen of Pentacles and then the Nine of Pentacles reversed. That could be a mother and daughter. And again, I'm getting, there's like Gemini, Virgo energy here between the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe someone runs into somebody at work they never expected to see there. But this Ten of Pentacles should be able to end the conflict. But are they? This could be a losing battle, right? With this could be somebody had a falling out with someone. There could have been a fight here, but it might have been in the past, and they don't want to run into this person. Or this literally could be your kids giving a hard time, or the past returns. But you know, this could be bad memories. And then voila, whatever happens, happens. This is destiny here. Someone's schooling the goose. So perhaps this King of Swords finally does what somebody wants them to do. Like if they're at work by themselves and there should be like a bunch of other people there to help them and they're not there because they took off to go to a concert or something or go out with their friends. That could be coming up. But whatever was destined to happen, you know, what will be, will be. This is the golden goose is getting schooled, or putting the golden goose in check, right? The one who talks all the time and won't be quiet. Why is the Nine of Pentacles reversed there for Leo? Frustration, a lack of inspiration, a lack of growth, wanting to beat somebody up. So instead of receiving help, passion, energy, you know, instead they have to then demand the truth, you know, demand victory, like, and then here's this Knight of Cups offering love to perhaps someone who doesn't really deserve their energy, but they're being a very kind person. There's a lot of frustration behind this. You know, that's like being professional. Maybe you're really pissed off, but you have to, maybe they're speaking the truth about what's going on at work so that the people they deal with, their customers, aren't mad at them. This is someone giving a lot of love in their work. And again, someone might not be happy with them. This could be a falling out. This could be difficult children. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles. So see, somebody's free. And this is here, this Knight of Cups could be offering, you know, they may have had a falling out in the past. And this is the Knight of Cups trying to make up with them, but they're too busy focusing on something else, studying how to become free. So it could be a water sign and an earth sign there. Right? There's this conflict between energy and truth, or in victory. These also could be two people who the Fool here had a falling out with, who actually showed up to help them out, even though they had had a falling out in the past. And that's coming up as the Queen, as the Page of Cups, which is the center of your read. So, yep. So this one's free. These two might have had a falling out in the past or some kind of disagreement. They don't look like they're exactly talking to each other or doing the same thing. They're not quite on the same page, but they're both upright. They're not letting what's going on in their personal lives affect their work, which then sets the Page of Cups free so that they can actually do what they're supposed to do. There also could be two siblings here and a third inserted here. And again, there's some kind of, lying, cheating, sneaky energy there, or running energy. And that could just be the nature of your work as well. But again, someone trying to get out of something. And this energy, very drained. That could just be a dependent child or a dependent person. Maybe they're dependent on this work or this community. They can't just leave. But they're getting screwed by this Six of Cups over here. These kids over here are screwing them. But it all works out in the end. So the Six of Cups, let's see what comes up with that. The Two of Cups. So the Six of Cups going with the Two of Cups, right? So they're not seeing eye to eye. They're not agreeing, so just let it be. This could be getting over some kind of loss, regret, the past, dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve. That could be spilling a tray as you're serving as well. And then offering something, to replace that, to cover that up. Offering something blissful so they won't be upset. Like learning how not to get triggered. And then the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune for Leo? Leo. So, the end of a family or emotional cycle for you. So you can be independent and single again, or maybe you're going to quit a job, right? Whoever you're working for or the family you're affiliated with, letting them go so you can actually be independent, be free. So this Nine of Pentacles sovereign person, whether they're single or independent or a catch, is offering time, money, and energy. Now that the worst is over, perhaps to get bliss, this could be asking someone to give them a massage. Perhaps they're willing to pay for it or let go of what they were holding on to before, with the Queen of Wands over here, who's looking the other way. So is she really paying attention to someone putting all their cards out on the table or being willing to fix things up or make amends? And she's looking the other way. She could be an ex, or she's looking away because there's a lack of affection there in a breakup and with no options but to hang out and see some other way on how to invest her in implementing a plan of attack here, on how to solve the suffering in silence, the stress, the crying, the purging, the lack of sleep. I don't think she really believes that that can be done. So it's very interesting the way this is coming up. So this Queen of Wands could be Leo, or she could be a Sag. You definitely have Sagittarius in your energy too. So where are we? Again, we're at 59. I keep ending at 59. So we're going to pull from, where did I put the book? Oh, the Mythic Oracle. Okay. To close this up. What is going on? So the Cancer energy may be a real firecracker. In a fight to the death. And again, you're supposed to let go of resentment. When someone loves you, right? You're supposed to be seeking balance here, whether it's in your family life or because of a divorce, you're trying to seek balance, or because you have a new child or new children here, and you're not having marital relations. All right, let's wrap this up for me. Tell me what Leo needs to know specifically. What's the most important thing for Leo at this point? Leo, September to October. Hebe, play. 31, perhaps sports or any group events, which Leo would love to do. So you're supposed to do something with a group event or sports. And then you have Uranus coming up here too, the father. So he's number one. He could be the magician or the divine masculine. That could be a Gemini energy or an Aquarius energy here, or even Virgo. Okay. And definitely looks like there's a masculine and feminine energy. This could be a partner who's much older than her. She could be dealing with her father. And we're going to read Hebe, so we'll get to that in a second. You know, and Uranus is the big father, right? He was the father of Kronos, who's then the father of Zeus and all the others. And we have a Hermes here. Okay, so there's a messenger here, a child, a page of wands, who looks like they're offering something. They're bringing message, right? All these knights coming in is this energy right here. Coming at these two. Right? That could be Mercurial energy too with the Gemini energy here. This could be his messenger, like God's messengers. But he's very enveloped in what is coming his way, message-wise. She's totally distracted looking at something else. So let's see what Hebe's all about. Hemera is the underlying energy and a rebirth, and she's, you know, sex pot here. The Four of the Emperor. And is the Emperor messing around? Or is he longing for his sex life back? This is Leo again. And this is inspiration. So Leo wants to be inspired, and of course, play is the perfect thing to inspire Leo. The Emperor's Muse. The Emperor's new clothes. Interesting. And this could also be Leo and Aries. So if this is not the Emperor would be Aries. So it could be, you have all three fire signs definitely coming up in your read. So there could be an Aries going through a rebirth, which could represent this young one here. So let's see what this one says. Okay. Number 31. Hebe, play. The myth. Hebe, the goddess of youth, is the daughter of Zeus and Hera. Zeus has lots of kids. She was the cupbearer for the gods and served them ambrosia, the food of the gods. She helped Hera into her chariot, drew Ares' baths, and was the attendant of Aphrodite. She eventually married Heracles after he was granted a taste of ambrosia and became immortal. We have the opportunity to experience many things while we're alive, but joy is the only experience that is pure, for it does not serve any other purpose than to honor and celebrate life itself. If you have pulled this card, and Spirit's connecting with me strongly here, if you have pulled this card, the essence of the child is present, and it is time to reconnect to innocence and play. You may have felt yourself becoming tired, serious, and heavy. It is time to relax and let go of the seriousness of the world. Be silly, expand outside your comfort zone, use your imagination and do things for the sake of fun rather than achievement. All this is essential to your health at this time. So again, Leo, you're very much about leadership and play. And you're being called to play at this time. Maybe you've been working too much or being too serious. Life can be meant for a lot of things. Learning, experiencing, achieving, but none of it means anything at all without fun and play. If you don't nourish this aspect of yourself, you end up feeling numb inside. There's no real point in accomplishing anything in life if you can't feel the joy of it. Your highest calling right now is to make time for play and celebration. Your spirit is calling you to rise and honor your life, which is really odd because, you know, usually you can't get Leo to stop goofing around and playing, right? Because that's what they love to do. So you're being called to seek a balance, let go of resentment, find an outlet. You just might have a lot of stressors going on in your life. So yeah, comment below, let me know. You could be a real firecracker at this time, or you could be dealing with one, right? So you have that Cancer heavily in your chart in this read. And again, Sagittarius. So those are two of the signs that were really, and Scorpio. And Capricorn. You have a lot of energy going on. There could be a new baby, or just a child acting up, or a Pisces is upset. Pick your pleasure is what I'm being told to tell you. So I guess that's what's going on right now. You're so overextended, you can't be your fun, usual self. So there you go. Remember your water, Leo. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, and your nature. Remember to breathe. It just passed 1555 on this clock, and it's 654. So now you need to go to 321, leap. That's the Fool's energy of an open heart and a leap of faith. And it's 10606. Okay, Leo. Have an amazing month. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.